And we're good. Yay. Things are thinking. The Twitch is twitching, and the YouTube needs a belly rub. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can get there. There we go. Alrighty, time to get deep in the rocks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I literally just finished the thing. It didn't even...
Nicely done, my man.
Yeah, because that mission was my core assignment, so that's all nice and done. Let's get some eliminations. Door? The fuck, asshole door. How rude. Doors closing on me. It's just like real life. Let's see. Why are these glowing? That's why these are glowing. Alrighty. Got 2 matrix cores and nothing to spend them on, but you know what? Could be worse. I need a lot of brown. Is there brown available? No. Buy some green. I don't need green. I need brown.
Oh, expensive.
There, we have bought some brown.
I wonder if I can make it go over 9,000.
You know, under normal circumstances while playing this game, I would have like lowered the music and just had my own music running. But man, the Ratchet and Clank music mod makes it so I have to do that. Because as I said before, I don't dislike this game's music, but man, I just don't like it.
Yeah. I haven't messed with that yet. Oh, right. There was a mod I was gonna ask you about. Or that you have that I was gonna ask for.
If this doesn't bring
I don't remember which one it was.
Retiring.
You mentioned it, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Was it Bosco-chan?
No, I got Bosco-chan. It was some quality of life thing, I think. Oh, the thing that lets turrets target things.
Oh, that one. Which one is that called? It's called No Mercy Bosco.
I am going to send that.
And yeah, it lets Bosco and your turrets, yeah, that. And it lets Bosco and your turrets target, like, the various, technically non-threatening, but still, you want those things fucking dead things.
Does that mean Bosco will just clean the ceiling of the barnacles?
Maybe. I don't think it's done that yet, but it will do a lot of others. Yeah, we are deep in the rocks today. I think I do want that. And then for the burst gun was more ammo. Yeah. I already did my dailies for Master Duel and TCG Live. I was waiting for Meow, but I'm pretty sure he's probably sleeping because he was pretty fucking spent yesterday. So.
Oh. I think I don't think I saw that, but I believe it.
Yeah. Oh, and I listened to that, I listened to one of the albums we stumbled across last night. Hold on, which one was it? It was the fucking... we were watching the video last night on like, all the metal subgenres.
Oh boy.
And, yeah, that one, Elevate album, I listened to it. I kept every song. I really enjoyed that album. That was a very good listen. Had a KT mirror match last night, would have lost it. They didn't negate their own KT synchro with Zaylin on my turn.
Really need some suspension.
Get ready!
Yeah. So yeah, I listened to that one. I really enjoyed it. Hold on, my two favorite songs. I was literally just looking at it.
And try to make it back with most of your limbs still attached.
Yeah, my two favorite songs was the Prodigal Ones and Premonition. Those were definitely my favorites, but again, I kept every song. That entire album was very good. Better than Poop from Love. Oh yeah, I sent I sent that video to Sam. And I timestamped it on the one that just sounded like the Gmod ragdolling. He didn't listen to that one afterwards, so I got to see his reaction in real time.
Oh, we've got a prospector.
Ooh.
Prospector.
He just breezed right past me, ignoring me.
There's up! Damn robot! This is our turf! Don't get him in your beard!
Get over here, you wiggly son of a bitch.
Hey! Don't run away. I just want to talk.
Yeah, I always say, I don't necessarily hate a particular, like, music genre. I just haven't found a song of that genre that I enjoyed yet. So yeah, that's what it comes down to for me. Yeah. Like, when I listened to prog rock for the first time, I listened to Tool, and I didn't really like Tool, but then I stumbled across Hail the Sun, and I fucking love Hail the Sun. So, like...
Oh, I'm out of here!
Oh, I shouldn't have overmined because that all went down.
I mean, we gotta go down anyway, so not like it really matters.
Fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad we watched that video. Also reminded me about that Incubus album, and we got that other one, the Trees of Eternity album that I want to listen to.
Here I am not interacting with your chat.
Don't worry about it.
Another day at the office.
Cause yeah, we watched a video last night of like all metal subgenres, and like we one of which was fucking hysterical. But oh yeah, I forgot the whole fucking mission today is like killing dudes. I completely forgot that was the objective today.
Kill.
But yeah,
Hey,
let's
there's
keep
green.
Yeah. Whee! Yeah, let's grab all that before we open up the egg. But yeah.
Is the egg visible? Because I'm not seeing it.
It was on the other... It's like over there. Down beneath that point, but it's over there.
Data cell secured.
Ah, over there.
Yeah.
Lighting!
It's out of explosives.
I do like that my pistol will one-shot those.
Yeah. It has very low ammo. I would very much recommend for the gunners, use your like primary as like as crowd control, and use your secondaries as like single targets. Mostly, I think one of them you can like switch it. All the primaries can be tooled for single target use though. Like they are very good at that because it's gunner. You have a bunch of ammo, you can kill things pretty easily. But yeah.
Shall we poke the monster?
Hold on. Yeah. Open source
There's
music
a
software.
tunnel there over the
Noted.
gold. I don't know if it's important.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the funniest thing about that video that we were watching though is that like to the untrained ear, a lot of that shit just ended up sounding like extremely similar to each other. Like, let's be real. Unless you're already deep into metal subgenres, bro, like 60% of those genres sounded the same.
Could you link me the video? I'm curious. I'll watch it after we're done. I am betting it's twins.
You ready?
Yep.
Hive guard, yay.
Lighting up!
Where are your babies?
Oh, I was early. Fuck.
Let me shoot your butt! Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh god, I'm getting sneeze edged. Oh no. Ah. Ah.
Where are the? Oh. I was in the perfect position. It was
Done
nice.
and like stepping on a slug. Whack-a-mole! Lights up!
Show me your butt.
Finally! My trigger finger was getting tired.
Alrighty.
I used so much ammo.
Yeah, I would highly recommend, like, if a boss has, like, a weak point, whip out the pistol, get ready to hit it.
Yeah. Use the minigun for the
For crowds.
hive guards.
Until you, like, until you're able to get, like, more upgrades on it, where you can increase, like, you know, the damage, the weak point damage, and stuff like that. I don't even know where this goes, actually, but, fuck it. Only one way to find out! Oh, the other, like, good thing about that video was all the fucking, ridiculous names of bands, albums, and songs. Good lord. Some of those were great.
I got the deposit.
Don't you just love switchbacks? Wait, no. This is where I was. Fucking shit.
Well, this is like ways away from where the next egg is, so we should probably just head on back out, go back to the starting room, and go from there.
Getting tired of this old rusty
Yeah.
bucket.
Because this area is like nowhere close to it. The fuck? It means he's gotta be like.
Yeah,
right
I heard
above
that
us.
too.
Never mind. I guess the fucking terrain was just angry. God damn it.
So long, suckers!
Fucking grappling hook didn't grapple like it was goddamn Looney Tunes.
Light!
Made by Acme.
Yep. Alright.
Did you know they're making an Acme movie? Coyote versus Acme.
I think there's boots over here. Yeah, there's boots over. Oh, that's what was roaring. A Glyphid Menace. Yeah.
That's
Ah.
not fair!
Yeah, there's jet boots over here.
That'll be nice.
Shut up, Glyphid. Alright, there we
Jet
go.
boot crate unlocked!
Is
Easy
he
as
trying to
pie.
shoot at us through the wall? God, I hate those things. Alright, anyway, as for the actual egg,
Ah! Ah! Fucking shit!
Hold on to your potatoes! Boomerang!
bonk,
I don't like those
bonk,
things.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Without
to do
fail, every time there's a swarm of them, they come and swarm me.
The barnacle down!
Yeah, like 2 went to me, the rest towards you. They know, they smell fear. Oh! Wait. Yeah, we can see the egg from here, technically.
Lift it, menace down!
Menace down.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
We can't?
Yeah, it's glowing. It's up there.
Moon here. Is anyone locked in?
Oh! I about got hit by the resupply.
Kill some more crates.
Ammo taken.
I'm gonna leave.
Resupply ordered. Catch me if you can.
Roger that.
Yeah, I'll
Supplies
take
are
the
coming.
last one.
Ready?
Grabbing ammo.
Sure. Twins.
Oh god!
We've got
Fuck.
grenades.
Hi, Nibiru.
Everybody collect ammunition. Flares up. Separate.
Show us your butt.
See, it's great, because I can see the notification for the spent channel points before the sounds happen. It's like a split second of impending doom. It's like seeing Akuma with a normal when you know he's about to hit the raging demon.
Trigger discipline, whale piper.
Why are you moonwalking? Stop it!
Never been better.
Well done.
There we go.
Immediate dreadnought threat eliminated. Activate the transponder on the mule. We'll send in an
Yeah.
extract.
So
I
can we
love-
find 7 more barnacles?
By the time the pod gets here, probably not.
Fuck it.
Getting supplies.
Listen, if they wanted us to get the barnacles, they would have put them in more convenient locations.
Ready to kill some more crates.
Cyclops on the way. Hang in there.
Feeling much better now.
Lloyd is up.
Can you give me a loan, please? No! If you want to throw a rock, you gotta save up like everyone else.
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back.
Though, Kane, on the topic of music, do you like any non-standard, oh, I forget the actual modes, like Locrian or something like that, or do you know? What
I don't
the
know what
modes
that
are?
means.
Okay, I'm a music nerd. I like.
Yeah.
Why? Why does it hate me?
I want to be it.
Let's walk the pod base for the first round.
Elevate sounds like I'm in a tavern brawl with the old ones. Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty good.
Heads up.
But yeah, I am not a music nerd. I don't know what that means. All I know is does brain like.
Okay, so
Like,
the modes. There's a mode for each key in a scale, if that makes sense.
I'm following so far.
Drop pod
So you know how in C major, on a piano, you play all the white keys, and it's only the white keys.
Yeah.
So,
You lose.
for every key, there's...
Go, go, go.
I'm not explaining well.
Have it in that.
I'm gonna have to find a video that explains it.
The mule has been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang around forever.
We are free.
Key signatures denote which notes are flat or sharp by default.
Hurry up. Drop pod isn't
In
hanging around forever.
modes, it changes where in the scale you started though. So, C major is all the white keys. C minor has dropped 3rd and 7th. I
Let me
think.
turn my light on. Alright, keep going.
So that is also a mode. I think it's called Dorian. It's been a hot minute since I looked at modes. But then there's one that has what's called the tritone, where the notes are an even 5 spaces apart.
I feel like this is something for music things. This is very much, if you can find an example of it, I will be able to answer it much easier.
Yes, I get that.
Yeah, because
so
the answer is probably yes, but I just didn't know what to refer to this by.
Yes.
Script.
Yeah.
Lovely script.
And I have now unlocked all the perks.
That was.
All the perks are available to me.
You gotta remember,
And
unlike
I'm gonna have so many extra perk points.
yeah, unlike with rap, where I could explain something like, say, the rhyme scheme and the flow, I cannot do that with music because I do not instrument. I can do that. I can do that with voice as far as rap is concerned because I can lay that down. I can't brain a tune. Oh wait, I just realized I never fucking took my thing after I finished my. There we go. All right, time for some liquid morkite. A scale is defined by what key follows. A modal scale just determines what note you start on that scale. A scale is all the notes between the 2 octaves of the note. Like, for example, the Halo theme is written in Dorian, which is a classic scale mostly associated with Middle Eastern music. I think this was mentioned in the videos that we were watching about the Sonic CD music. Several of the Sonic CD songs basically do all kinds of weird music shit. I'm pretty sure there was examples of that in the Sonic CD music.
Okay. But yeah, there's 7 modes. I sent you a video that has Happy Birthday in all 7 modes.
Major scales are happy, minor scales are sad.
And then Locrian is spooky.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was mentioned in the Sonic CD videos that I was watching because the Sonic CD songs do use several use keys in different ways in order to like emphasize the different points of the music like that, but in very much the opposite of what you were expecting. It's basically like fighting against the standard, to put it mildly.
Move it, guys! We're going planet side!
I will grab one of those and bring it up. And put it aside for later. 90% of songs are in 4/4 common time. Yeah. Time signature,
What's fun
I
is when
understand
they
a
throw
little
in
more.
a random measure of 2/4 just to fix the timing. It's all 4/4 except this one. This one measure. It's 2/4. We had 2 extra beats.
This rock is gonna be the death of us!
Pull yourself together, you weaklings.
Let's
Go!
Lloyd!
Scanners have located several huge deposits of liquid.
Dude, we just got here!
Sending in a refinery for you to set up. Locate the wells of liquid morkite, set up pipelines, and pump it all back to the refinery.
Is that all of them? Yes.
Let's kill it!
So what is that?
Mosaic Sunsweeper!
I
That
don't
thing?
recall them.
Yeah, they just kind of hang out on the fucking ceiling and shit sometimes, and you gotta shoot all their butts in order to shoot their face. But also, this is cursed. There's a fucking thingamabob for our keys over here, but this part is in the ground, and I don't like that.
Pump jacks launched. Stay clear from the impact zone.
But yeah, we have cores. May as well do it. Or will it be a pain because of its positioning?
I think it'll be fine if I'm up there. Let's grab all the shiny shit first.
There's
770.
Nitra and Nitra. And then more nitra.
There's nitro here.
Oh boy.
What's this?
Pump jack requested and is inbound.
This pump jack won't be too difficult to get a tube down to, I think.
Over here by
Some
the
ball
box,
green
boy.
above it.
Sorry, little bug. Your own fault for being full of good. Oh,
Porter over by the platform.
Hold on. There's an error cube over here. Yeah.
I did not! Fucking shit, you asshole. Fucking shit.
Or
Did
playing
me
high school
pinging it
band for
trigger it?
football games. Sometimes we would just play the songs we had chopped and screwed.
Did me pinging it set it off?
No. How close were you to it? Because they
I
run
was
away
on the
from
other
you
side of the
stuff.
fucking platform.
Got it right between the eyes.
Alrighty. Let's go back. over here.
You
There
might
is
want to get that wall green.
a
It'll
lot
be
of
easier
gold
for you
in
to get to it.
inconvenient places. You son of a bitch, Gabe. Where the hell is it? How in the wall is it? What the fuck? There it is.
It's sticking out of this side of the wall, is how in the wall it was. Oh, there's the last, hole. Words.
Yeah.
Over there.
Ow! Why does something fall damage?
Because we have glass stones and paper skin.
Lloyd is
Should
up.
have a game where we play as a Chernobyl cleanup crew. I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking one of the cleanup simulators already lets you do that.
Clear. Pump jack inbound.
Gotta mash X on the elephant's foot.
I popped the loop bug. Let's get the minerals.
Still annoyed about the hoarder, because I was not near it at all. Why the fuck?
Took out a loop bug.
How fucking big is this cave? Wait. Oh. Alrighty. This isn't that one
And we
guy who
want to
fell through the
start at the
floor and
top,
broke his
right?
leg on molten cork. Yeah. Alrighty, I did it. Now how the fuck am I gonna get this?
Do you want a zip line?
Hold on. Wait, I'm cooking.
You got somebody crawling across the ceiling towards you.
Players charging.
There it
Never
goes.
mind. Dead now.
He's gone.
There we go.
Alright, I am turning on the hollow key.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Let there be Lloyd.
And we want to start at the top and work down, right? I think I asked this.
We stand on a button and shoot whatever pops up.
Ah, I'm soaked to the bone.
I'm going to stand
Oh.
on the one at the edge, so that one gets eliminated the soonest.
Fair and valid.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah.
Show me your butt! Alright, there we go. Alright, mine is the middle one.
Oh, mine is down. Okay.
There we go.
Machine challenge
So we
completed.
shoot the green. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand it better now.
Active.
Yeah.
Don't jinx it.
But it's also way easier when you're spec'd for dealing, like, higher weak point damage. Because the green points are all weak points, so it makes it really fucking easy to kill those things as quickly as possible.
Cosmetic for Ingy or overclock for Gunner or Scout?
Gotta go.
Always get overclocks. The drip can wait. There's a lot of fucking overclocks.
Yeah. We're grabbing the one for Scout. We got the AI stability engine, which is unstable.
Saw a video on how most boss or boss adjacent encounters in FPS games are kind of boring and samey. It makes sense. They did have an example of a well-designed boss fight though.
We need 2 more Bulu caps with what I have on hand.
Gotcha.
You may have them in hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're gonna want 3 to go to the lowest one, 2 to go to the one that's not you, and 1 to go to the one that's you. If that made sense.
Hold on. I can't see Discord. You will not remove Remy's response.
What? Oh, right. Told me about that. No, let me get on the fucking pipe.
It'll be a beauty once it's complete. Pipe construction here.
Anyway, back to adventure. Wrong button. Bam.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Let's see. I should probably throw the thing. Green the throw thing.
The words are wording?
Indeed. Enhance Ozrock and Doom TDA mainly because he never looks up to the assault. You're actually fighting him on equal grounds. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like generally, like, yeah, shooter bosses.
Down the hatch.
I'm gonna be real. I think like
Secondary objective completed.
it's just generally hard to design bosses for shooters that don't feel like just off in some way. But also, I kind of feel that way about fighting games.
Down it goes.
Like, generally speaking, games with my favorite bosses are games that are almost entirely designed around boss fights. Most treasure games, Monster Hunter, things like that. Because when you design the combat around those particular encounters, the whole game, like, you know, leans into those encounters. when I feel like shooters and fighting games aren't just designing around like boss fights per se, right? They're designing around a whole hell of a lot of other things. Like fighting games obviously have like, you know, player-to-player engagement, and you know, shooters have to worry about things like level design and, you know, layouts and etc. Weapon balancing, all that crap. I'm trying to think of like
That's it.
what other games tend to have like good encounters. Action RPGs also, honestly, I'm gonna be real, I think RPGs tend to do bosses like way better than every other genre just because of the sheer number of them,
You stuck your webs into
and the
my
fact that
business
like
one
the
of
RPG combat like has to like revolve around that inherently. I think that's a good example. I feel like RPGs almost always do bosses like way, or at the very minimum, RPGs do bosses better than other genres. Because I feel like RPGs never run into the issues that a lot of other genres like have with bosses, unless the game is just like poorly balanced. And sometimes even when it is poorly balanced, it's still like there's still like a certain floor that's like kind of hard to beat regardless. Yeah, I don't know. I don't put too much like, I don't really think about bosses in general as far as like game enjoyment is concerned, so I don't also mind if a game has like not great bosses. I mean, like, we love the Crash Bandicoot games, but let's be real, how many of those games have good bosses?
They're so bad you laugh at them.
Yeah, most of them are like idiot-proof, so it ends up like,
I think we
you know,
actually
feeling pretty bad.
taken out
Wait,
one.
hold on. Do Crash bosses are they either idiot-proof or so obscenely difficult that it's funny?
No, they're idiot-proof. They're like very, very, very easy. Like almost all of them are like insanely simple. Which is extra funny because the actual platforming and whatnot in Crash Bandicoot is like kind of famously difficult for the kind of game it is, at least. So when the bosses are like piss easy, it's kind of funny. Which is why like people highlight it in Crash Bandicoot so much.
You're not here for the boss fights. You're here for the platforming.
Yeah. You should go through Blue Dragon again. You should, but man, Blue Dragon has a lot of forced loss scenarios, which makes it very annoying. I really hate when games make you do that without making it as like clear as possible, which Blue Dragon does a very poor job, especially with the number of them that it does.
Refinery established.
Yeah. Yeah, we should definitely, whenever I get around, I will probably do Crash 4 after I do, Wrath of Cortex.
Work hard, party hard.
And that's gonna be a
Or
while,
the one
because...
that is just a lot.
Yes. It's also hard.
Like, bigger jump than from 3 to 2 to 3.
Well, 1 generally is considered the harder of the, like, classic trilogy because of how, like, unforgiving it is.
Second object connected
4
to
is,
the
like...
You're doing well.
4 is well designed and kind of forgiving, but completing it is a nightmare. Because there's a lot of fucking collectibles, and you basically have to go through the entire game twice.
Once forwards, once backwards, and then again.
No, it's like once forwards, and then the second time you do it, every time you do a level, it'll have like some new... It'll not only be mirrored, but have like some kind of fucking visual effect on it. Like, it'll just straight up look like a CRT or something. Yeah, well, more than 3 is, but yeah.
All lights read green.
Alright, there we go. And I think that's all the important shiny stuff, so yeah.
And the liquid morkite is waiting. Return to the refinery and start up the pump sequence.
Yay.
Push the button. The
Press-
button.
Yeah, hold on, let's call that a resupply first, and then we press the button, press it.
I ordered a resupply.
Putting it over by the electricity, playing it dangerously, I see.
It's not that far over. But take that, crystals!
Here, everybody collect ammunition.
I'm pushing the button.
Yep. Still sad we never got a Spyro 4. I agree. Yep.
Ready
The
to
liquid morkite is being extracted. Refinery
It's kind of funny though.
at full capacity. Be warned, the noise will draw in the
Because
locals.
there was a
Stay on your toes and do what you can.
there's a YouTube reviewer I watch, and he's like recently went through like the Spyro trilogy, and he just finished Enter the Dragonfly, and like he doesn't have like as much attachment to Spyro, so like his reception to the games is very middling, and I can understand that because on the surface those games
taken on my back or what?
are very much
Liquid morkite is flowing to the
I
refinery.
very much would explain them as like cozy games, right? They're games that are just like fun to go through every once in a while, but they're not exactly the most demanding games, which I think is fine, right? Not every game needs to be like that. Because the main reason he kept bringing that up though is because, you know, it's not even like how it controls or anything like that. It's just like,
Pipelines are jammed.
yeah,
You
hold on.
maintain them.
It's more that like, yeah, you know, you're kind of expecting more for like what the game's for the amount of people that like it, but like, yeah, the games aren't in the grand scheme of things like fantastic games, right? They're fine, but it's fine that they're fine because they're very cozy,
However, we still
right?
have
These are games that you could like beat in like an afternoon or two, and it just feels nice. Like,
Surfing under.
machinery is running again.
I think the originals are better for the sense of coziness than the remakes. I think they are both honestly equal. But honestly, I just prefer the visual fidelity of the remake. I still think the remake's visual quality holds up exceptionally well.
Incoming enemies. The pumps
I
are
think the
running.
originals also hold up well, but you know, the angularness of the PS1 can get to you sometimes.
Restraining orders, sir.
Where did you get this doctor already?
He literally like spawned on my bullets. Like I was shooting something else, and he just decided I feel like dying. But yeah. Also, unlike like with Crash 1, people don't have as much of a complaint about the remakes.
The pipelines are
I'm on 2 again.
Get on it. Get them fixed.
Yeah, people don't have as much of a complaint about the Spyro remakes visuals because, dude, the way some people were talking about the Crash remake visuals with like some of the levels during Sunset, you think the fucking remake like killed their dog or something.
This pipeline is fixed, but you need to clear all malfunctions.
But again, I think how both look are very good, so I don't particularly like mind.
You're
Like,
just
yeah.
more upset about how bad the jet ski feels?
Yeah, that's where I give a shit, right? Because that is an ostensible area where it just feels worse to control compared to the original, and it doesn't feel good.
We got company.
Like that's where I care, but you know, a slight reduction in visual tone for one level is not worth crying over comparatively. You know what I mean?
Time to restock.
I missed it completely. Yeah, eidetic going on to make fucking Siphon Filter will never not be funny. Although, if I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure... What the fuck? I'm a potato. I forget who actually owns the license to Siphon Filter right now. Because I think that's a major thing.
Goodbye, liquid morkite.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
So,
Well done.
are
Rocket is returning to orbit.
deep dives
We're
going to
sending in
be
the
the
drop
best
pod to
way
get
to
you
get
out.
cores and such?
I wouldn't necessarily say
only
the
do-
best, but they're guaranteed. You can only do one... Whatever the deep dive is for that week, that's the one you get, so...
Okay, so you can only do one deep dive in a week. Got it.
Well, you can do it multiple times. It's that one deep dive. You just don't get additional rewards. Oh yeah, we're sitting here talking about like Siphon Filter now. Yeah, the taser in Siphon Filter is like really good, but it's extra funny because you can literally light people on fire with it if you hold on to it for too long. So, you know, that's
Let's
great.
leave this hellhole. Lights up.
Shield in place.
I didn't know you could stick that to the ceiling of things.
Yeah, it's sticky.
Which is useful if you're up on a zip line and your friend is below you.
Also,
getting
yeah,
killed.
Days Gone takes place in the same universe, so that would mean whoever made Days Gone is probably has the siphon filter like Sins. It might actually still be the same company. I'm pretty sure it's literally the same guys, isn't it?
We still don't know what the error cubes are for. Maybe the next season we'll discuss it. You comfy back there, sir? Wasn't expecting you to lay back there.
Alright, time for some deep scan. Some bugs. I should play Days Gone now, yeah.
Drop pod is cleared. Warm up. Time to get to work, team.
I think that game is very much a slow burn. Like, that game is very much it takes a while for it to start feeling good, but when it feels good, it feels great.
We have acquired the tactical lead burster.
Yay. But yeah. Doesn't really seem my kind of game, but yeah, everyone who liked the game is like, yeah, it kind of, you know, there's a build-up, but man, the payoff is worth it kind of game. I feel the same about DRG. I think DRG, it doesn't necessarily feel that way immediately. Like, it feels good, but the thing is, like, the more you get, it's like the gameplay just, like, starts branching off, and you can just start to feel more. I would put DRG very much in line with something, not exactly like Warframe, because, like, a big problem with, like, Warframe for me is that, like, it takes, like, too fucking long to, like, get to specific fucking, like, frames to actually start doing that. Getting other stuff isn't as bad anymore, but, like, I want to fucking, you know, getting frames in particular, like, starts to feel, like, bad after a point. That's why I'm just like, yeah, this shit is, like, you know, I want to be the funny dragon, and I want to be the funny muscle mommy, and it's taking too long to get to both, because the big problem with Warframe is that it basically feels like a 100-hour tutorial. But yeah, DRG...
Yeah, there's a lot in Warframe.
Yeah, DRG, it's like, the way it starts, it makes the, like, base things very clear, but it, like, constantly sprinkles in stuff. Like, the overclocks are a perfect example. Like, when you start getting overclocks and you start recognizing, like, how different the overclocks can make your weapons feel, because they can be as simple as small stat buffs to, like, complete gameplay shifts, fire rate shifts, projectile shifts, and that, like, all coincides with how you play your particular character, how you play with other people. It starts to, like, build on top of each other, like, exponentially is how I would describe it. So, and because of that, it doesn't feel as bad that the burn is as slow.
I just got the homebrew powder for the Subata, for the driller. 80% to 140% damage output per shot.
Yeah.
So
kind of funny too,
consistently more damage, but on average more damage, but sometimes you don't hit as hard.
Yeah. It's kind of funny too, because, like, a lot of people said, like, the same thing about Final Fantasy. It's like, oh yeah, you know, like, or Final Fantasy 14 in particular, where it was just like, people are always like, yeah, you know, the first 100 hours is like a bit of a slow burn, but it feels great, which is weird because I didn't feel that way playing it. Like, I kind of was just enjoying my time with 14 right off the rip, but also I'm like a big Final Fantasy nerd, so maybe that's why. Also, yeah, I haven't logged into Nike in like 3 months. I am gotcha'd out for the time being, because that is just how I am with gotchas. I'm very much not really a fucking... I always say that, like, I don't like never-ending finish lines. Like, I really don't. I would like a sense of finality for my game to exist, which is why I generally don't play games as a service, or games that are, like, constantly going on and doing stuff. That's also why I don't, in particular, like rushing to an end if there is an end. Like, I don't want to get boosted to endpoint either. I would like to very much see how the game is and, like, how I'm going through it and how it takes, because it feels better that way. Like, hell, earlier I was playing Monster Hunter Frontier, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I always feel like there's something for me to do, but, like, the line of when I feel like I can... That's the main thing. The game's not pressuring me to keep doing stuff. That's the best way I could feel it. I don't like games that, like, pressure me to try and, like, play at a constant rate. Like, I very much do not like games that, like, try to fucking yoink my arm and get me to play them on a regular basis. I will play your game on a regular basis if I like it. You do not need to condition me to play your game on a regular basis.
Daily sign-in bonuses.
Yeah, shit like that. I don't need that. Because when your game has that, right, your whole game is now built and designed around things like that, and that makes me lose interest exponentially faster than just ending the game. You know how many times I fucking played through, like, Resident Evil 4 or Final Fantasy 5 or Super Mario World or Mario 3 or a whole bunch of other fucking games? Fucking dozens at this point. Like, those games don't need to convince me to play them on repeated attempts. Like, I can just fucking play it when I want to. And I think that, like, mostly it's a fucking, like, you know, game company being greedy thing. But yeah, like, a lot of fucking games that are not indie games have just, like, lost sight of that. And just, like, try to fucking have easy money and try to, like, keep you in cycle. And mind you, when I play games, I don't just, like, sit here, go beginning to... I usually 100% games when I play through games. So... like, yeah, I will sit there and spend the extra time playing through a game that I enjoy just because it's enjoyable. You don't need to fight me for attention, because if you do, you're not going to win. Only 100%. Screw those feathers. Understandable. I felt the same way about, what was it? I think they were, the pigeons in Infamous.
Can we go back? Please?
These seats could really need some suspension.
We're significantly deeper this mission than last mission.
A little bit.
Let's get the job done and get back in
Lighting!
Management is sending you in
Well-
some precious Morkite seeds. Uncover and tune the resonance crystals to find them. It couldn't be easier. Make it so much.
We literally just got here.
Voltaic stun switch!
There they go. Ah! Hold on. No, turn off. Alright, there we go. 100% almost every AC because you love the gameplay loop in the world. More games need to focus on building cohesive cooking spirits to make people want to lose themselves. Here's the thing though, they don't even need to go that fucking far. Like, dude. Like, at a certain point, you gotta remember what games started at. Like, bro, some games games had a very simple start. Like, it does not take that much effort to get people to play a game. You do not need to fight for my attention to play your game. Just make your game fun.
Zip.
Something, they're in the walls.
Hell, one of the reasons Nintendo gets away with as much as it gets away with as far as being, like, fucking anti-consumer or, like, fucking anti-community on occasion is the fact that their games are good games. Like, say what you will about Nintendo's business practices, it's really hard to say Nintendo actually makes bad games. Like, that's why people are generally more forgiving with them than a lot of other companies. The Apple of the games industry? Well, no, because that would imply that Apple actually has, like, a good track record of products.
Oh no, Apple has horrid products.
Oh, yeah.
For instance, one of their motherboards, the schematic has the power line and the display line next to each other.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's not gonna cause any issues. Speaking of Apple, Tim Cook is, like, stepping down as CEO. I forget which guy they had, but it was the guy that was, like, making the most recent good decisions with them, so, you know, that'll probably be good. Yeah.
I hear it. Where is it?
God, I hate the fucking way the Glacial Strata, like, bends its caves sometimes. There's so much shit in the middle of the fucking, like, cave paths in Glacial Strata.
The thunder from down under.
There we go. Problem with the software is it's locked bad hardware. Yes and no, because it's, like, very rarely does a Nintendo game suffer for the being on the hardware it's on. Like, the only, like, realistically, the only real example I could give is the Pokemon games, and that's less Nintendo and more fucking, oh, you meant Apple. Yeah. Honestly, though, yeah, actually, yeah, because Apple software is, like, generally, like, people highly recommend it. Like, how one of like, you know, you got the fucking editing software. Like, that's one of the main reasons why people even stick to Apple is that. But yeah, you gotta, like, stick to Apple for it. So yeah, that's, yeah.
I will say my opinion on Apple is it's good for musicians and artists, and that's about it.
Yeah, like, if you're a, like regular content creator of some kind who makes, like, you know, videos on the regular or musics of some kind, then yeah, it would probably be better. But even then, it's like...
Do you want them determining the things you can install?
It's less that. It's not even that, but it's more, is it that much more worth it to fucking essentially be locked to their ecosystem? Like, and not really is the answer. Like, it's not that, there's not so much better that it's worth being locked to Apple products is the big thing.
Like, I don't like the GUI, the graphical user interface.
Yeah.
That's one scanner down. Well done. Onwards, you got more to go.
Where the fuck is this thing? Okay, that's farther. So many people are stuck with Apple because of some cost. Yeah. Okay, so it's higher up than this. It's probably not close to me. It's probably in there. Yeah. Would be my best guess.
I've been using the sunk cost fallacy for so long, it's probably not a good idea to switch yet.
Let's see, is it over here? Am I correct on this? Yes, I am.
I'll find you, you dang crystal.
There it is.
So I'm gonna wait till this updates before I keep moving.
Bing.
Send the
I
resident
think
scanner. Pretty please.
that's the one that my proximity scanner is hitting right now. I'm gonna call Molly and throw in my
What
stuff
is
though.
that? Oh, that's the way my fucking shirt is out here tickling my nipple for some reason. All right, stop it. There we go. Bonk, bonk. Bonk. Yay. Alrighty. Whee!
Come on, Molly.
Go back to hell.
Don't want to get that. I don't want to get that. It's up there. I'm out here.
So we still need to go up for the last one. So I am in blue at around 45. What's yours say when it reaches the furthest up on it?
I don't know when I got there.
No, the proximity scanner. What does it say on numbers? That gives me an idea on triangulation.
I am now yellow and closer. So it is probably
Up there?
it's higher up than where we are. It might just be up there.
Lighting up.
Is that a tunnel?
Yep.
I'm amazed that I was able to see it.
Yeah, it's somewhere down here. Ping, 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 ping. I hear
there
it,
be
but it's
light.
gotta be... there. I'm so happy these things are so audible.
Molly, get over here. I have a rock of gold to put in.
I found the resonance crystal. Send me one of them scanners.
Alright, and 3 more after this one. Or 2 more after this one. Blah.
Oh, I didn't see the number.
Let's plug this scanner into the crystal.
Still up?
Scanner connected. Now we just need to prep it.
Boing.
Lights up. Loot bug popped.
Ah! I'm getting sneezed edged again, damn it!
Sorry, little bug. Your own fault for being full of goodies.
Oh, this just goes down.
We've detected a massive swarm on collision course.
Snedged. I don't like how that sounds. Let's not call it that.
I'm close to a resonance crystal now.
Swarm? It's a big one, team.
Done and sweet. Booyah!
Game. Okay, but where is it? There it is.
Resonance crystal located. Let's get
All right,
the
one more.
scanner.
Why are you facing this way? Why do they keep facing backwards?
Go,
Hello, Trijaw friend. Goodbye, Trijaw friend.
We are golden miners.
Alrighty.
Keep fighting, team. You're almost through the wave.
Lloyd!
I am thoroughly lost, by the way.
Oh yeah, Sparking Zero added like new stuff. There's new characters, and they added like the new mode. I think it was like a roguelike mode. Which I am usually down for. Roguelike modes rule. Yeah. Oh, this is wait, what? Oh.
Mama! Gotta wait for the recharge.
Alright, we're close, and it's above.
It's still up from where I am. So, do you see the tunnel that is just off of the descent tunnel?
I see it's over there. Then. But wait, no, we're getting like close, like procs from like there. Can it be up there? I would play it, but I have to retire my controller or cord. I don't have the funds to get a new one.
Is there a tunnel there?
Right there, no. So I'm gonna like go this way and then go upwards. Just dig a path upwards.
Molly, come here.
Bonk.
Whack-a-mole!
Will I survive this drop?
Yes.
Half health.
I hear management's been trying to get a shipment of knee pads in. Fancy that.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers cannot get knee pads fast enough. But yeah, this way. Yeah, I was here earlier, but I went more downwards rather than upwards, so this time we go upwards.
I think over there-ish?
Flares up.
God damn it! Fucking Glacial Strata! I hate how you are designed.
Then hey, we heard
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
over
like
here.
traction.
Dude, the ice physics are the least annoying part about this fucking area. It's literally just how the cave is generated every time. Like, Glacial Strata, more than any other cave, will literally just put shit in the middle of what are actual paths. And it makes it really hard to navigate or notice that there's even an actual path there unless you're constantly looking at your map. Like, right here was a perfect example. I see a big, gray, fucking black brick in the middle of a fucking path that's closing off an actual access tunnel that you can't see because of the brick.
Oh, and you have to go around it because it takes forever to mine it.
Yep. You see how Pokemon battles in No Man's Sky are. Good lord. I would say most cursed Pokemon battles, but like there's like fucking Pixelmon for Minecraft, so it can't be that much worse.
Sweet.
Why would you point it against the fucking wall?
It's been doing that to me the entire time.
Flares ain't ready.
Eh.
We need one more bloom.
And that's it. All scanners are active. Drill coming in hot. Time to head downwards, miners.
Considering the nature of No Man's Sky, there's gotta be some unique thing. Yeah, I would not be surprised. Where's Driller when you need him?
You can get through.
Has arrived. It will take you to the necessary depth and crack the shell of the Morkite geode. Power it up when you are ready. Let's get these seeds.
Where is said drill elevator? Over there, okay.
Let's see, one more flare.
Could you head up there?
Yeah, so this was back over here. This is where we were before we took off that branching path. Is there any other things in here?
I'm calling in a resupply over here by the drill elevator.
Alright, I see a flower in an asshole spot, but it's a flower, so I guess I'll grab it.
And your scouts, so yeah.
Oh, I see 2 flowers in asshole spots. What you think, a real cute game? Go fuck yourself.
Molly, how the fuck did you walk through a resupply pod? Go ahead and call Molly.
Nah, I'm just gonna wander on to the point.
Oh, you need one more.
Oh, we need 2? Oh, okay, so I do need to go
need
get
2.
that other one from the asshole spot. Whee! Eh. Alright, let's do a little bit of not dying first.
I find it annoying that you can't grab things while on the driller's zip line. Or gunner's zip line.
Yeah. Or the grappling hook, for that matter. Like, it's kind of weird. I think dwarves should take reduced fall damage because of how short and stocky they are. I agree! The fall damage in this game is one of the most egregious things about it. It's not a hot take at all. I completely fucking agree. They take ridiculous amounts of fall damage in this game. The only thing that makes it not completely absurd is that the fall damage isn't, like, immediately lethal like it would be in, like, a shitty 90s platformer.
It's like, oh, you fall 3 feet. Die. At least the platformers you're speaking of.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Don't forget to resupply.
Molly, I swear to God, if you go in that hole when it's time to escape,
Objective has been achieved. Bonus will be transferred to your accounts on mission completion.
we're going to dismantle you. We're turning you into an iPod.
That's an insult to iPods.
Exactly.
I ordered a resupply.
Another one.
Hang in there. Supplies are on
The
the
actor
way.
that played Rimmer and Red Dwarf also played lower cost butlers in those movies. I've not seen those movies in forever. They're not great, but I should.
We are moving. And attention.
They're also
I
not
forget the
awful.
call.
I feel the need to stress that. Those are like okay video game movies. The first one's better than the second one, but you know. And then there's like those, I think, 2 reboots that were also just not good.
I forgot to deposit the 24 Nitra I have in my inventory.
And we'll live.
One moment. The drill has encountered compacted shale. We should be moving again shortly.
We still need to watch Red Dwarf. We do. Bonk, 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 bonk.
Don't let him flank you.
We are going to have so much gold.
Sure would be nice to have machinery that is not constantly falling apart.
Here we go. Bonk.
Heads up.
So I wonder.
Perforation shot.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Fixing
Yeah,
your
lead burster's ridiculous.
Firecracker.
Ow.
It does everything. It kills groups, it kills single targets, it's amazing.
You just have to have a good arm.
But if you are trying to get them on single targets, a good idea is to try and put them on like opposite ends, like try and put one on like the left side and one on the right side, basically. To maximize the surface area, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Those
And I was trying to stick it to the wall as they were getting to it, and I arched it wrong.
Clearing the area.
And then this time it bounced off of them.
Hang in there, miners.
Fucking shit. I do like that it shows you an aim arc.
Hi, Yellow!
That was a good Pokemon game.
That
All
was
of
my first
Gen 1
Pokemon
was
game.
good.
Bonk.
Quick, grab the Morkite seeds and let's get out of here.
Yeah, Gen
Is
1
it
is very
always
much
7?
a... There's usually, to grab, yeah, and there's usually one extra just in case. Yeah. Gen 1 is, like, very hard to hate. There's... For as non-functional as it can be sometimes, man, it's still a fun run-through. Ow.
I think we've got it.
Playing
Wally.
Centurion Assault mode in the event. Yeah, how are you doing? I played Rose Dragon for the entire event, pretty much. It went pretty well.
Covering fire.
Riptide has been going through, he's been doing like Hero and Cool Tune, because he recently finished Cool Tune.
Donkey.
The game is still
Come here.
bullying me. The game is, oh, she's right there. The game has not been giving me the Cool Tune stuff.
Well done. All C's collected. Objective completed. Escape pod en route. Extraction jet boots have been released on the elevator. So grab
I wonder.
and get out.
Have there ever been normal jet boots in the
Jet boots are overheating.
missions like this?
I would assume not, because you get them at the end and they're like super jet boots.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing in
Alright, well,
5
yeah, just
minutes.
go down this path and walk it down. Assault me, Prima. Alrighty. Slow down there, buddy.
What's that supposed to
Ah!
Be sure to deposit any gold.
Yeah, I wanted it to be funny. Bro's out here ready for the CBT.
When I'm done working with DRG, I'm starting my own bloody mine. What a jaw-dropping experience!
Ah! Alright. the game is fighting me to get the rest of those down there. I'll just let it be.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Lure Less Mimicool is called We Are Level 1. Yeah. Mine are usually song references, or I will try to make a joke of some kind. You know, most famously, my fucking Skull Servant deck called You Should Know Yourself Now. When are we gonna get more Jinzo support? Good question, but I'm gonna be real. I think if they were to do it, I would like them to like more hard focus on like, what could they hard focus on? Jinzo is a weird monster to like make good.
Hurry up! I'm not
Fuel
missing
has docked. Initiating launch sequence.
Rock and stones may break my bones, but fear will never hurt
Pew.
me. Gee, I'm playing well.
Good work. We're pulling it back in.
My insides feel like plasma. Progressively shows the Borgification of the original person that Jindo was. Yeah, Jinzo is like weird because the support is like all over the place is the problem. It's less all over the place than something like Red Eyes, but it's a bit everywhere. Like, I think that's a key, like, thing to remember when it comes to legacy port, right? Or legacy support is, like, how do you implement the newer stuff with the older stuff properly without just completely off-siding the older stuff? Because I think, like, Rose Dragons does that pretty well, but there are some times where it's like, oh, you just completely ignore all the old stuff and just use all the new stuff. So it's like, well, is it really legacy support at that point?
I'll forge them myself.
Like, hell, like, the fucking, the Gen X Link monster, I think, is, like, a great example, because it perfectly implements perfectly implements all of the old Gen X monsters into the synchro strategy without really fighting it. I think that's, like, a good example. Now, granted, it creates an obvious weak point, because, yeah, if you fucking, you know, stop the Link monster, then, you know, Gen X just dies, but, you know, every deck's gotta have its weakness, and that was that one's. Made a DBZ reference to the Android saga, because Jindoid is an android/cyborg. I think that would be a bit too heavy-handed. I think they would probably prefer if it was a bit more public domain-y before they do something like that.
Drop pod is ready. Time to leave.
Also, like, let's be real here. Do you really think Konami wants to get into a fist fight with fucking Toei over, copyright infringement? Also, I don't think that would fit a monster like Jinzo. Jinzo is very much a classical, not classical, but a very much 90s era cyborg horror, much more akin to something like gothic horror, like Hellraiser, rather than, like, it being a machine is, like, incidental, and that's only because they didn't really have psychics at the time, basically. That's why most of the new Jinzo monsters that come out are usually psychic.
Didn't really need those minerals.
Honestly, leaning more into the Hellraiser aspect, like showing other Jinzo numbers, because we have, like, some of the Jinzos are numbered, but we don't have, like, a whole bunch of other numbers. Like, I think we have, like, what, number 3 and number 7 or something like that? Numbering the Jinzos and, like, using that as Jinzo support would be a way to do it.
Well, I just got the heat mod for Leadstorm,
Yeah!
which is very important. And now I need to use my pistol to take out the,
We've got a job to do.
Get ready to rumble.
Jinzo layers. Yeah. What else would you do with them? I think leaving them, if you're going to give them an extra type, I think leaving them with the Xyz is a good idea, because I think most of their other, like, supporter Xyz monsters, I don't think it particularly matters for Jinzo, but unless they decide to make a new tuner and then, like, a new, like, synchro or something, I think leaving them as Xyz is fine. Make, like, new, level, rank 6 synchros for them. Or rank 6 Xyz for them.
This'll be the end.
Hell, make them, like, be able to, like, rank climb. Like, make it, like, a rank 8 that can be summoned, like, on top of, like, or, like, a rank 9 or something that can be summoned on top of, like, a rank 6. Or, like, a like, dark psychic rank 6 in order to call, like, potential splash abilities, so we don't have fucking Fiendsmith Jinzo piles popping up.
We can't have that. Get in there, find that data vault.
Because, good lord, do I, like, not want to see that.
And retrieve everything that isn't nailed down.
Give them an actual engine. So the problem is they kind of have an engine. The little Jinzos, like, aren't the worst in the grand scheme of things. It's just that they're really old and they just don't fit. Oh, this Boots over here. And they just don't fit modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. They were fine during the Xyz era, but, like, yeah, it's not the Xyz era anymore. And fine during the Xyz era is also doing a lot of heavy lifting. Like, again, Jinzo is just a tricky monster to design around.
Safety protocol cleared. Grab a pair of
I forgot I have Royal Jinzo layered. Yeah. Like, the new Pumpkin support is, like, gonna be, like, really good. But that's also because, like, zombie support in general, like, zombie is just, like, one of those types in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where, like, the whole, like, type effectively serves as, like, an archetype accessibility thing. Is, like, similar to, like, dinos as an example. Royal RS by dumb luck. Yeah, that happens a lot for me. Like, I don't necessarily care if they're shiny or not, but they end up being shiny more often than not when I have to craft. Which is weird, because the game won't give them to me in packs, but, like, when I start crafting them, it's like,
be light.
it's okay, here, we're sorry, here's shininess. Every Jinzo monster and support monster is a machine. I could have sworn some of them were psychics.
I need the mule right here, right now.
But also, I don't really find that all that surprising. Honestly, making... Oh, you know what you could do? Since they're already machines, them being able to, like, be put into more, like, machine stuff could be a way of doing it. Or hell, you know what you could do, actually? You could make it, like, a new, tri-type. They have Psychic in the name, but they're machine. That's really weird, because they made them machines because Psychic didn't exist yet, and I guess by the time Psychic existed, they were like, fuck it, just keep them as machines, which is odd. But speaking of, you could make this, like, a new tri-type, like, similar to how we have, like, Ragnarika with, like, plant, insect, and,
Pop the loop up. Let's
like,
set the
plant,
loop.
insect, and, reptile. You could have machine, psychic, Cyberse be, like, a new tri-type. With, like, Beast Warrior, and, like, Winged Beast. Fucking, you know, Dragon, Worm, Dino sometimes. That one's
Ludicrous
probably the
speed.
most infrequently used. You're right, I should turn it into Jinzo Fiendsmith. No! But yeah, I think making it making them the baseline for a tri-type would be a pretty neat idea. I think that would be a good way to add on to them.
Can't carry anymore. Bam!
I don't know why she stopped there, but that'll work. But yeah, if I were John Konami and I had to, like, make Jinzo support, making them the beginning of the new tri-type is probably what I would do. I think that would be the best course of action.
John Q. Konami.
Yeah.
Can I call Molly?
Yeah.
Get me on!
We need one more deposit of Holomite, I think.
Holomite's weird because it usually doesn't pop up in large quantities, but it pops up so frequently that you'll have like so much of an excess that it won't matter.
Booyah!
We make Lab, but Jinzo. But the whole point of Jinzo is that they like stop traps. I think having them be a tri-type that can stop other types of things would probably be the way to do it.
Flares recharging.
Like you could make like different types of Jinzo that stop different types of cards. Which is weird, because like the whole point with like some of the Jinzo support is that they have like cards that let them use their own traps but not yours, and that support is not good because it's really finicky, because I think one of them is like an equip spell that lets you do that, which is not the most convenient thing to be able to get to with a deck like Jinzo. Again, Jinzo is weird. Jinzo is really weird. Does the support counting other card types as traps? That would be one way of doing it. I think that the tri-type idea would probably be better, because it would allow the avenue for more tri-type design and other types of cards being used in that in various engines that would now start to be facilitated with that. Why not both? Because I don't want something that just turns Jinzo into floodgates, but better. I would like for them to be able to do more than just strictly floodgate and just turn off traps. Like, Jinzo has the potential for design space, and I think with the aforementioned like aspect of the machine psychic tri-bursts, there is a lot you can do with that, rather than just make them stun but harder, because stun but harder is boring and not fun.
Loud and clear, team.
And it's also not really creative either, which is why I think having the avenue of a tri-type design opens up future potential for more support that's not just stun but better.
Hacking pod in position. Let's get it hooked up to the power station. Chop chop, team.
Because, yeah, you can't just look at the Jinzo support in a vacuum, right? You have to look at what the game could pan out to be with that kind of support implemented and what it changes later. Which, granted, you know, as a designer, is not always, you know, you're going to do that always the best. If you go, like, listen to or read any of, like, Mark Rosewater's blogs on, like, Magic card design to get that. But, you know, as a designer, you know, you should think about like how your players are going to use this, but more importantly, you have the design foresight. You know what's going to be coming up in the future, and being able to design around that is a good thing.
Hacking pod successfully connected to the power station. Start
First card type your opponent activates its turn, search your deck for a card of the same type, add it to your hand, or set it on the field. See, that would be interesting.
I'm calling a resupply up here.
Yeah.
Supply pod requisitions.
Mark Rosewater's out of touch. I wouldn't be surprised, but the whole point is that, like, well, you gotta... It's less about him being out of touch, but more about thinking of the design space of the game, right? And thinking about ways that that design space affects a whole bunch of other stuff. Which, granted, in something like Magic the Gathering is harder because there's, like, 800 different fucking ways to play Magic the Gathering. So, you know, shit will end up happening in one format when you design a card for one format, and then when the card gets to another format, it's like, completely out of fucking whack, but... That's the nature of the game, having several formats. It's not really, like, strictly a design thing. Lean into the psychic aspect and predict and calculating the opponent is my idea. See, that could be another avenue, right? Like, have it be a prediction-based, like, read-based kind of card space. Hell, you could, like, emphasize it and lean harder into, like, Esperoba's psychic ability like they did with the Pegasus stuff, and you could lean into, like, more psychic design, leaning in Esperoba or Esperoba's brothers, and do it that way. Like, that's one way of doing it. There's plenty of different ways you can do it. But yeah, I'm just not one for just, like, make it floodgate harder, because that's just not fun card design. It's not fun to interact with. It's not really fun to implement, and there's not really any, like, expressiveness possible in something like that. which I think is really important, because one of the most important things about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the fact that, like, card playability and expressiveness is really high in a game like Yu-Gi-Oh! Compared to some other card games.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Like, your Cool Tune Mirror is a perfect example of that.
Your magic, Haxie.
Like a lot, I always say that about like the more recent archetypes that are being designed, right? The expressiveness of how these cards are is a major thing about them. Like, you do not want these cards to strictly be linear. You do not want the archetype or the new
You're a stain on the floor.
or the new card design to expressly be linear, which is not to say that that kind of thing is always bad, but it gets boring and kind of tedious fast, even for the player base. Just look at everyone who fucking, like, had to sit through Tenpai. Like, Tenpai is a perfect example of that, because Tenpai does one thing exceptionally well, and it's either you win that turn or you die that turn, and there's, like, no turn 3.
And there's no any way of in between.
Yeah! Gibbet Puppet! The new Gibbet Puppet support is also, like, a good example of that, because Gibbet Puppet either FTKs you, or they lose, and there's no in-between. Meanwhile, a lot of the new cards that are coming out have, like, design space that allows for going first and going second, so now, like, you know, coin flips are less strict. We're trying to lean away from more super hyper wombo combo, like, game design with their cards, and are trying to lean into more player-dependent and player-expressive, player-skill-dependent card design, which is what I think we should be doing forward. Which is what I think we have been doing going forward, and I think it's definitely be better going first. Like, that should be put first and foremost when thinking about how to design these cards. I literally don't care about coin flip when I play KT. Yeah! Like, KT, again, people like to cry about how toxic KT is because of, like, the fucking knowledge in the hand loop. But the fact of the matter is, it takes a good player to actually properly utilize that hand knowledge, and if they hand loop you several times, then it means their going second potential is, like, basically non-existent. Like, they better hope to God that if that's what they decided to do, that you're not playing a card that can, like, hyper one-card combo, which, unfortunately, is not happening. Especially, one other important aspect of that is now that, like, you know, Nitria Rose Whip is getting banned, like, they rely on that kind of cheesiness a lot less, right? It is much more player-dependent on KT to actually utilize the knowledge that they're getting from what they can see in order to play better, which I think is a good thing. That's also why I don't really mind KT. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I think people are just, like, crying way too hard about KT, but that's just, yeah.
I love these things.
You can one-card combo with so many cards KT. Well, kind of, but also not really, because, like, one-card combos with KT are very hand-trap vulnerable. KT usually is very strong on two-card combos. That's where most of KT's strength relies, which I honestly don't mind. That's why they play, like, 3 of like, most of the names.
Hacking pod has arrived. Establish a transmission.
Like, and I think that's fine. Like, as someone who usually ended up playing, like, 2-card combo decks, I typically don't mind. I typically don't mind that kind of design. Depending on how you play out, to be honest. Right, but, like, the thing is, like, 1-card combos with KT are exceptionally vulnerable to getting hand trapped, because KT is excessively vulnerable to hand traps. Like, KT is vulnerable to several hand traps, like, pretty hard. Which is why their 1-card combos are not their strengths, right? It's their flexibility and it's their 2-card combos.
Down and hackable.
Right? It's the knowledge that they get from what they see. That's where KT's strength-wise, but the thing is, all of that relies on you knowing what the fuck you're doing with KT, which is why I don't mind it. Right? It is a actual skill issue, which is why I don't mind. We were talking about that before, and I brought up, like, the Halo 2, like, reload canceling or whatever it was. Where I was like, yeah, like, is this thing strong? Yeah, but you need to be good to properly utilize it, so I don't necessarily mind. Like, I don't mind that. In my mind, that's good game design, right? Having your players have to increase their ceiling as a player in order to properly utilize something and to get better with something, I think is what you should be doing. Which, of course, does not mean that you can have lower ceiling things and, like, lower floor things. A lot of people get that conflated. Like, it's absolutely fine to have lower floor things, but, like, the design aspect of those things should be clear, right? Like, lower floor things generally should have lower ceilings. right? If it's easier to do, it should not be as strong as something you could do.
Ollie!
And again, that's usually why I like mid-range so much, because mid-range
Discover a new mineral.
typically plays like low to the ground, and I have to know as a player when and where to interrupt my opponent in order to properly utilize the lower amount of interaction that I'm intentionally giving myself in order for, say, a trade-off of recursion or consistency. Yeah, players should be rewarded for pursuing the more difficult playstyle. Like, that is up to players, though. It is not up to you as the card designer. It is up to your player base to buckle down and get used to that.
I'm activating the hacking drone.
I do find it funny we can see the core from here.
Yeah. Hell, you know what it's like? It's like running into a character in a MOBA that's like really fucking hard to use. Like my number one example, since we play Smite, Yamoja is like one of the best supports in Smite ever. Almost always, she's usually like top 3 support. Yamoja is insanely difficult to utilize. Yamoja is not easy. Or like a better example, the Morrigan. The Morrigan is like the perfect example of this, because you have to know not only what your character is capable of, but literally what every other character is capable of as well. And that makes a character like the Morrigan exceptionally difficult. But that makes it much more rewarding as a player when you finally actually are able to utilize her to the fullest extent. Which some people might not even still be at. And they're one of those characters, right? Like, the theoretical ceiling for this character might not have even been reached by anyone yet.
We got bogeys on the hacking drone.
He's attacking through the floor. I hate when they're able to do that. Oh, you know what's another good example? Is like puppet characters in fighting games. Puppet characters in fighting games usually have like some of the best tools in the game, but they're the hardest characters to play as in the game because you're essentially controlling 2 characters at once. And generally speaking, there's like better ways to do that, and there's worse ways to do that. Hell, Ice Climbers in Smash Brothers is a perfect example of that, because in Melee, wobbling is really easy. And you made it too easy to get the benefit from utilizing a difficult character, because the benefit is not hard to actually get. Meanwhile, they nerfed wobbling in Brawl, but they still had chain grabs, but chain grabs were harder to do than wobbling substantially, but still not the most impossible thing. Meanwhile, in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, in order to do like actual like 0 to death combos with fucking Ice Climbers in Ultimate, you gotta do some immense fucking inputs in order to utilize it. Like, Ice Climbers in Ultimate are not easy to use, but they still have that potential. But even after roughly 8 years of Smash Bros. Ultimate, we are still not at the point where we can say that anyone has actually successfully hit that ceiling for Ice Climbers. Which is just how it's gonna end up being, right?
Getting more ammo.
Like, if people are playing competitively, the more consistent options are just going to be chosen more by players. That's just the nature of competition. One of these days, we should do a Castle Crashers stream. I do not have Castle Crashers. I have played it like all of twice. Oh, hold on. Give me a moment. Boop.
I still find it funny that you can pick up the batteries.
Bam. I gotta open a thingy now. Let's see, bam. Bum, 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 bum. And alrighty, there we go. And then while I'm here, bam, 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 bam. Alright, cool. And poof. Alright, there we go. Overcooked would be hilarious too. I don't know. I'm not one for, like, I don't know. I've seen that game. That game doesn't really seem like it's for me. I've mentioned this before. I don't really like fucking... Dude, I saw this. Someone used the term friend slop. I think that's a perfect term for it. I'm not really a friend slop kind of person. Like, none of those games really appeal to me at all. Like, I don't really care.
Supplies are on the way.
Which, you know, Castle Crashers is not a friend slop, but Overcooked I would definitely quantify as friend slop. I would like, it's just not... I don't really care. Like, yeah, same with Peak. Yeah, like, I don't... Like, I can play whatever with my friends. Like, my friends are my friends. I don't need to play a mid-game to have fun with my friends. I can just play whatever the fuck we feel like.
Are we ready?
Yeah, hit it. Hell, if we're gonna include this in Friend Swap, I think, us playing Scriblio would be funny.
Come again.
But would you include, like, Pictionary as, like, fucking Friend Swap? I don't think I would. At the very minimum, it has, like, classical prestige to, you know, make it not count.
Lights up.
So how exactly is this thing making these noises?
Great question. I don't know. Friend Swap tier list, bro. That'd be funny considering I've played like literally none of those games. I would literally just be how likely would I like want to play this game? And honestly the answer is like no for most of them, so they'd all be in like no tier. How the fuck did he respawn so fast? How'd you die in midair?
I don't fucking know. I thought I had the height to survive.
You only like it because you're sociable. It's like extra funny because for me it's the opposite. It's like, yeah, I am sociable. I don't need these games.
Done and sweep.
Shoot the open vents.
We'll shoot the vents later. We have turrets to kill.
You have sniped your last wolf turret.
Why is it all the way over there?
Hit it.
Alright, there we go. Ah!
I'm grabbing a resupply.
Yep.
The caretaker is opening its eye thing. Shoot it.
Stop shooting me!
Zip.
Oh, come on, game. There we go. Alright. Scrap that.
I'm taking some of the ammo. I needed that. Heads up. Hold up, try and destroy the fence. Don't get on. Go fetch. Next time, try running some tree houses instead.
Oh, by the way, good idea. If one of the tentacles fucking... Why is he right here? If one of the tentacles stabs you, if you power slam it, it will probably almost always, like, one-shot it. So keep that in mind. It fucking knocked me off, and I couldn't... You fucking... There we go. But yeah.
We'll remember this.
There we go. Alright.
Light is up.
Ah! There we go. Alright, there we go.
Rest in pieces, caretaker.
Oh, I see why I'm having
Some more
close or performance issues. I forgot to close my browser after I found the video about modes for you.
Ah. You goober.
Jet boots activated.
I resemble that remark.
This is one rack of
Oh,
data.
God.
This is safe, right?
Return to its owner.
It's something.
First round's on me when we get back.
You did it, team.
Is it how much turbo cancer are we really getting, right?
All rival operations in the sector destroyed. Hit the button on the mule when you're ready. Damn good work. Come on home. Drop pod en route. Hang in there.
En route where?
Narnia.
Actually, it might be in the starting room. Yep.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Ah! Good thing we have jet boots.
Lighting!
Oh lord, it is getting hot in the room. Tat!
When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not.
Lighting up!
Reading comments on Reddit about the ban list, some people are saying we're at a point where even Soul Charge could come off the ban list.
Suck on this, you freak of nature!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Woo.
The mule is secured. Initiate the sequence. Deep Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
I don't know. Soul Charge at
Retrieving
could be a potential one. Emphasis on potential. I'm not the most confident on that.
What's this?
Yay! People already started to scheme with Last Warrior from another planet. Yeah, I figured that would be like the #1 thing to come from the Metamorphosis, the Metamorphosis unhit. Yeah, people are absolutely going to be doing shenanigans with it. The real question is, how viable is it really going to be in the grand scheme of things? Because Metamorphosis is going to be an unsearchable normal spell that you already need to have an established board of some kind in order to properly utilize to its fullest extent. And, like, how consistent is that really going to be? Like, I don't think people are going to... Like, if it's going to be the every once in a while cheesy win, but I don't think it's really going to do any more than that. Oh boy, we got some scrabs!
Mission selected. Your chariot awaits, gentlemen. Move out.
Trying to think, like, what else could you possibly use Metamorphosis for? I like probably not much else, honestly. Also, you gotta remember that, like, Master Duel is a best-of-1 format, so, like, cheesy win cards feel worse in Master Duel than they would somewhere else, but even then, it's still just gonna be, like, a every once in a while, like, cheesy loss. Like, if one game out of 100 ends up being you lost to something completely silly, like a Last Warrior normal, like Last Warrior special summon, like, is it really that much of a problem in the grand scheme of things?
For some reason, I'm cold.
I wish I was cold! Like, hell, a good example being, like, that one hero player I ran across who had that, like, turn skip hero fusion. Did that suck? Yeah. Is that regular? No. Have I seen another one since? Also no, and I fought, like, 12 more heroes.
What if you ran into that same guy again?
That'd be funny. Like, people tend to undervalue consistency as a balancing factor when it comes to certain things.
Consistency is king. Really, if you want results on anything, you want consistency.
Right, which is also, like, when talking about, like tier list or something, it is always important to remember that, like, generally speaking, the most consistent strategy is going to be winning. It's not necessarily just deck thinning is deck winning, because too much consistency leaves you for, like, no engine, or no non-engine for when you don't win coin flips, right? There's a sweet spot when it comes to consistency for the decks you're trying to make. Jesse Perez has, like, a billion videos talking about the math of the consistency and why certain things are fine and why they're not. I would highly recommend you look up Jesse Perez and look up any of his videos talking about, like, deck consistency to, like, understand that. But yeah, like, you gotta remember, your deck is not just, like, your engine plus things to get to your engine. It's also non-engine. It's also utility cards. It's also stuff like that, right? That stuff also needs to be in your deck for your deck to actually do things. So, like, playing an inconsistent, gimmicky, potential turn-winning card is not really all that bad in the grand scheme of things. Like, I likened it to something like, say, playing Synchro Rumble in decks that use Crimson Dragon. I love Synchro Rumble, but a lot of people don't use Synchro Rumble because it adds a inconsistent one-of that you don't want in your opening hand. Meanwhile, I have made my peace with that. I understand the deck building cost this is going to cause for me, and I understand that I may lose some games to it, and I'm okay with that. I like Synchro Rumble. It tends to help me more than it hurts me, so I will take that occasional trade-off where it hurts me instead of help me. That's what it comes down to. Like, it is not a linear switch, right? It is not a binary switch of good card, bad card, right? It is, what is the opportunity cost of this card? And do you want to make that consideration when you're using it in your deck? That's the important part, right? It is not it is a sliding scale. It is a spectrum of decision and not merely a yes-no decision. Because I feel like that's a big thing a lot of people also mess up when it comes to, like, deck building and deck building principle. Hit a Blue Eyes player's Crimson with Clip in the middle of their combo. I feel bad for them. You know what's the funniest part? How much in the middle of their combo were they? Because they might have been able to pivot. Like, what was their board state? Because depending on where I was, rather than going full on into the whole 12 business, I think I would have decided on just ending on 2 Spirit Dragons and then consolidating that for next turn. Because you gotta remember, Blue Eyes is actually, they were on Spirit. I think making a second Spirit and then ending on the 2 Spirits would have been a better idea. Like, I think that's something Blue Eyes can definitely work around, because both of the Spirits can tag out into strong things next turn, need they. And that would probably be just like a better option at that point. Also, you gotta remember that Spirit Dragon does have the Graveyard Effect Negate, which can come into handy. That especially would have come into handy against Cool Tune. So, you know, just saying. Like, Blue Eyes is a lot more flexible than people give credit for. You know how many times I've won just from ritual summoning Chaos Max with a trap card and just punching a guy for face? You would be fucking surprised how many times like I win because of a dumb Blue Eyes thing. I know a lot of people play that Blue Eyes trap that makes a Blue Eyes monster immune to all non-Blue Eyes effects for the rest of that turn. Like, that's an option too. Blue Eyes is pretty damn flexible. Also, depending on what version they were playing, there's a lot more they could have like been able to do. Most people play just straight up Primite Blue Eyes in pure, basically. You know, they might have D-mod in there in order to make a Dragoon. I've seen that on occasion. They might be playing the Buster Blader engine like I am, like I usually like to. All kinds of different ways you can pan that out. Oh, playing Blue Eye Centurion gives them a couple of other like pivot points. Again, it would just depend on what the hell they had. Also, I just realized, hold on, I got this. And never, what does it do? Oh, this is the micro explosion one. Ah. Would I use this? I don't know. The cryo has been useful so far. And I don't know how much damage the, we'll try it out with this, just see how it is. Alright. Hell, that's another major aspect too. Like, deck linearity and, like, flexibleness is also, like, a key point. It's one of the many reasons why Cool Tune is as strong as it is. Like, Cool Tune is very flexible because virtually any two Cool Tune monsters can get you where you want to be, give you information access, and let you pivot based on that point. Like, hell, like, a good example of like... And knowledge, too. Like, knowledge is really important. A good example of knowledge is, like, I like, obviously, Centurion. Centurion, a lot of people tend to make, like, double Cosmic Blazar Dragon. I never do that. I have one Blazar Dragon, and I have, like, other 12 targets that I like using. I like Saphir for the destruction protection. And I like the big 12 Red Nova Dragon because he can banish the opponent's entire board, which basically puts them on a ticking clock, which can straight up win matches, but you need to like know what you could possibly utilize that against. It's not something you just want to like full on shotgun every time. Which is one of the many reasons I don't like going double Blazar, because double Blazar is like 2 negates, yeah, but people really overvalue negates. People undervalue protection. People undervalue like manipulation as a board state. Cause hell, I've won a couple of duels using Rose Dragons just because my opponent's monsters were plants. And good players were able to work around that, and bad players weren't. Because I went up against RB, and man, some RB players don't know how to deal with that, and some RB players do know how to deal with that. Like, it is very much a, you need to understand your decks. You need to understand your deck. Like the combos are like the least problematic. It's similar to fighting games, honestly. It's like, bro, the combos are like the part that you should care about the least, right? You need to understand like what you need to do when shit goes wrong. You need to understand like the fundamental aspects of like what your deck is and tries to do, and its weak points, its strengths, and understand how to be able to like pivot out of bad situations, and a whole bunch of other stuff. It is very similar to fighting games. Again, I like likening card games to fighting games. And it's very convenient for this example. What are we playing? Fucking Prop Hunt?
Hidden Dwarf.
Hidden my ass!
So I wonder, Will it let me get in here?
I ain't got all
Ready to
day.
leave.
Let's leave.
I hope you stay like that for the whole mission. I want you to know. I hope it just looks normal to you in first person, but you're just a fucking drawer the entire mission. No, you know what's like a great example actually? Like, dude, there are some decks that are like when someone one tricks a deck is especially dangerous. I think Branded is a perfect example of that because the ceiling for Branded is extraordinarily high, but it is very, very difficult to get to that point. Like, the floor for Branded is pretty low. The ceiling for Branded is immense, and there's only so many people that can actually like do that.
This time we're after an Omeran Heartstone. In order to extract it, we're sending in an autonomous drill dozer to support you. The drill dozer will automatically home in on the Heartstone, so your job will be to escort it and keep it running. Good luck, miners. Stand clear of the landing zone, team. Drill dozer coming in.
Big green block that I go stand on. Got it.
Inventorious. Time to pay
Go,
your
Crusher!
visit.
Bonk. Bonk. There we go. All right.
I'm calling Molly up here.
Yeah. This is a pretty small starting room. How about you scrap bastards? This will probably be better against like tougher single targets rather than like shitters. I will keep that in mind.
What goes
Again?
around comes around.
I'm using the like micro explosive overclock for the twin SMGs.
I didn't know there was a micro explosive for the twin SMGs.
Yeah, so
I knew there was one for the pistol for driller question
Yeah.
mark?
There are a couple of
Same
weapons. Like, some of
process?
the a few of the weapons have like
Go for a cold
basically
burn.
identical overclocks because of just how the weapons line up. All right, we're ready. Just go straight, Doretta, please.
I bet she's going left.
Try to keep up and guard it with your life.
Loretta leaves
Alrighty.
Stay alert and guard her like she's your mom.
Alrighty, there we go. You know, this is a bit steep, but okay, I'm slipping off the leg.
We got an incoming
You know,
swarm.
could be worse.
Please remember that the drill dozer is top priority.
Lights up! Drill dozer fixed!
Found some nitro.
I can't wait to get commanded at by a cave leech from like fucking Timbuktu.
Every time we've played the last few days.
I have a feeling. I have a sneaking suspicion. Oh wait, here's a good example. All right, let's try it. Yep, that definitely kills single targets pretty damn good. All right, noted.
Done and sweet! Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Let there be light!
The drill dozer has stopped. Fuel canisters are all dry as a bone. Refill them, and we will have this show on the road again soon.
There was 2 big chunks of nitra back in the room we passed through.
Yeah, I got one of them. I'll grab the other one in a moment. Yeah, alrighty. Whee!
And I'll work on oil shale.
Minerals go.
Thankfully, the dozer drove through most of that one. Ah!
Be gone!
One.
Ha ha ha.
I should call for the view. Prepare to be shocked.
Also, what is she sitting on?
Boomerang!
Also, there's an exploder sitting underneath her that is just twitching.
Yeah, he's just hanging around.
Lighting!
Plenty of oil on the walls here.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they're not in asshole spots. Just don't put the oil in asshole spots.
Flares up!
Ah!
The drill dozer is under attack. Get it fixed up before we lose it.
History!
Are you headed to help Doretta?
I got a bunch of dudes off me right now. Let's see. Looks like she settled herself. I guess it was just an exploder.
Better than fly.
Alrighty. What the fuck? I hate when they like magnetize to other parts when they're hitting her. Bro attacked from the right side and like zooped over to the fucking left.
Eat lead! Guys, get to work! There's parts all over the dozer! You're as good as new, Doretta.
Drill dozer fuel at 100%.
All canisters fueled. Drill dozer is ready to make more progress.
Alrighty. Whee!
Away we go.
Let's get this mission rolling. Drill dozer operational and homing in on the Hearthstone.
What's the most times you've had to refill Doretta's fuel? I know we've done one mission where it was twice.
Yeah, I think twice is the maximum.
Having to do it more than twice.
I'm pretty sure it's just based on mission, the mission length on the thing. So.
We got a command grabber.
Yeah, no, it grabbed me.
Well, it's dead now. Doretta, why?
A lot of
I just
blooms
wanted to
here.
ride the platform.
Lloyd is up.
A lot of blooms, and they're in weird places. I do not like this. Got it. None up here, but there's some floor green. Ah! Okay, I'm good.
Oi, don't grab me.
What the fuck is her path?
And then all these blooms.
Hello?
Attack the Redder!
Lights up!
I think we're at the core.
Dozer, repair.
I think we have
Yep.
enough to.
Lights on it!
No survivor!
Shoot them, not me! Resupply orders!
Drill dozer has reached the target. The Omeran Heartstone is jamming our readings, but we expect
Oh, I
heavy
already called it
pressure
a
when the
point.
drilling commences. Stand back.
Hello?
Supply
Where?
pod inbound.
Get out of here.
Resupply arrived!
Well done. Secondary objective completed.
Alright,
I ordered a resupply!
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching.
Why are there so many?
He's dead!
the bots are swarming
Resupply
the
pod
Redder!
is here!
The Redder
Everybody
could
collect
really use
ammunition!
armor.
Getting supplies!
Getting more ammo!
Ready to kill some more crates!
Red sugar!
Eh.
Ammo taken!
Not having boomerang sucks. Wish I could hold 20.
We are losing the drill dozer! Protect and repair!
She
Alrighty.
is not taking damage.
Flares up!
We're losing her. Well, there's some wall green up here, so, give me a moment.
Why did it have to be scrapped?
And a lot of scraps.
Can't hide from this!
Yay.
Be gone!
Alrighty, now let's get the son of a bitch in here. It's like up there. This is gonna be annoying. Get up there! Get up there! Mantle! Use your dwarf arms and get the fuck up there! God, I fucking... Listen, you cannot be having these kinds of height problems like this. I got enough of those in real life. Yeah. Alright. Some more nitro up here that we probably don't need. But it's up here, I guess. Whee!
Lighting!
Hit it.
Not yet. Wham! Alrighty, now you can hit it.
If only it would fit in my
Extraction commencing. Drill dozer running at full steam. Stay alert, team. The noise and vibrations are attracting the bugs. Attention, team. To keep the drill dozer running at full capacity, you need to keep it clear of bugs. Also, we got an incoming swarm.
Yeah, I noticed they're coming from our butts.
Smoke him if you got him.
This one's for Carl!
And then some unethical nitro over there.
Oh, there was plenty of unethical nitro. There's a big old band of gold here.
Stunning throw stick!
damage!
This is a really late stream.
Yeah.
Doza's just broken through the crust of the Omeran.
Stand your ground. Give no quarter.
Oh boy. I will start repairing it. Hold on. Woo!
Repair the dozer before it takes permanent damage.
I'm trying! Lasers hurt!
One down. Lighting up.
Where the fuck did these guys even come from? I swear, these guys like just grow next to it.
Red out repair.
Incoming swarm. Keep the dozer safe. We're 50% through, team. Drill dozer is still holding together.
Also, like, I asked this before, but I must ask again. What the fuck is this thing? Why is it conjuring, like, fucking the literal fucking aspect of the planet itself to fucking fight us?
Sneaky. I got it.
We need to fix it.
I could probably make this like a pretty decent, like, crowd kill option if I had some more penetration. Do I have the aspect of penetration, or the penetration mark on? I might have to. No, it's not that bad as that, honestly.
I got try job.
Sometimes I wonder if mining is all there is to life. Then I punch myself in the nose.
My last one, what we got? My money's on, ground circle thingamabob.
I
It's
bet
rocks.
rock.
The drill dozer is exposing the core. The hardstone is almost ours.
Make it like this.
The swarm is upon you.
Feel my wrath.
Greta, heal.
Let there be life.
Quick. Someone pick up the dozer.
What a jaw-dropping experience.
We got a big horde of enemies approaching the drill dozer. Defend it or die trying.
I'm trying, I need it.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
God, that lower, ammo clip, or ammo, is definitely noticeable. God, that sucks. But hi.
Greta is under attack. Just what we bloody needed.
Damage. Fix.
All good things come to those who wait. Like dual flamethrower. Fear. Shoot to kill.
I'm surprised I do as much damage that I do to the rocks, to be quite honest.
Maybe they're all considered weak spot.
I guess? Alrighty, there we go.
Lighting up.
The drill dozer served its purpose. The
I did
hardstone
not.
is
Oh,
ours.
there's her head.
On
Yeah, it's right there.
to wrap up the mission.
Over here. Light is up.
I'm gonna start boogieing.
Hold on. Let me get the strip of gold, and then I'll hit it.
Deposit time.
Bam, and then our beards touched.
Ollie, over here. I'm wondering if fighting bugs
Consider
and
this.
moving dirt is the best way to make a living.
Rocket is more
Yoink.
Nicely done. Armor and Hearthstone secured. Call the drop pod when you're ready.
Alright, and a go away.
Drop pod is en route.
There's up!
Drop pod has arrived. The mule has been called back. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
So be it, stunt with her!
Ow.
Lloyd! Die! Go, go, go! Lighting!
You might have to zip line back up there.
Yep.
Try to eliminate it!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Yeah, so after you go that, you just go on over to the left side, and then you, or right side if you prefer, and just jump on over.
They're in the wall!
The mule has been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang around forever.
Let's bring it home! Take that! The thunder from down under!
What the fuck?
Yeah!
That's one for the books. Retrieving escape pod.
We did it, yeah! Wham. That was a lot of beeps. That. Alrighty, let's do one more.
Okay.
You know what? Before we do that, let me use the bathroom. I need to pee. Press the button. Press it. Press it. Ah!
just what the doctor ordered. Yoink! Oh, yeah. Fancy, that's it. Just what the doctor ordered.
You know, it's a great feeling when the rest of the house is like at a perfectly reasonable temperature. No, my room is the only room that is hot because of greenhouse, which means it'll cool down in like an hour after the sun is... Well, the sun's already set, but it's still retaining sunlight heat.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Alright, time to get some eggs. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, 8 eggs?
Mission selected.
When does it reset?
Drop pod. Get on board, team.
11 minutes.
2 minutes. That's too long.
11 huevos it is.
This is nice.
Yeah, alright, there we go. Blow through. Yeah, let me get this blow through instead of weak point damage. And that should be better with the explosive ammo. I also... Let's see, we have total ammo, we have mag size. Yeah, that's fine, actually. Yeah, that's all fine. Ah! Boop. Ah! And bam. Alright, cool. Boop.
Could you please hurry up? We're leaving.
That's cute. You guys waiting for me?
You know what's funny is the ammo pack on your back. I like to imagine that somewhere there's just like a game where it's just that pack. But rather than having them be belt fed in like any gun of any kind, they just punch the back of it to shoot the bullets. How about something like that?
April Fool's update. You
Fucking-
use the weapons for mining and the mining tools for attacking things.
Well, then we'd just be playing Dead Space.
Makes me wonder, how would you attack things with a grappling hook?
Creatively. Hell, one of my favorite examples is in Twilight Princess. So one of the bosses, you can grapple onto his tail, and then while you're on his tail, you equip the iron boots to drag him out of the sky so you can hit him.
Remember, leave no one
Light
behind.
us up.
Egg collection time, team. Alien eggs. The company wants them. Don't ask why. Find them, store them in Mali, and return. Simple.
Lie down forever.
Oh god, no, we were talking about bosses earlier. That's a series with like fucking phenomenal bosses. Zelda. Yeah, those explosives do a lot of damage. It definitely feels easier to apply with this than it does with the Subata.
Okay, good to know.
Like the volume
Something
of
to look out
projectiles. I wouldn't be surprised if they have different proc chances, but the volume of projectiles makes it feel like much more feasible. But I would assume they have different proc chances given the like fire rate, and
The
capacity, and whatnot.
method
of the
of
guns.
application.
Yeah.
Because with the Subata, it's based on whether the explosive can kill it or not.
Well, no, they
I
like
remember
both
correctly.
do that, but like it's whether or not the explosive gets applied is the thing. It's the proc chance, and I would assume the Subata probably has higher proc chance because it shoots and has substantially less ammo and like volume of fire compared to the Zukov. But again, I don't know that, so I was a game designer. That's how I would design the two overclocks. Whether or not they actually behave that way, I have no idea. Oh, I'm not getting that. What the fuck?
Loot bug eliminated.
let's start egging. Game, could you not freeze me? I'm trying to egg.
Let there be light.
What the fuck? Okay.
Fucking stone. This take is sweet time, old lady. One final time.
Oh. Did I call that too early?
Okay, crisis averted.
Something done right. You gotta do it yourself.
What happened?
Victorian was about to get mean. Eh.
Breaks over, miners.
Oh,
Swarm
hi.
headed directly for you.
Loot bug, open.
Swarm! I repeat, swarm!
I die a little inside every time I have to take out a loot bug.
Eh. Haha!
Bug sign! We got bug sign! Swarm incoming!
Lighting up!
Swarm, they're here!
Bam! Separate! We order supply truck like Billy Sue.
Jesus Christ, I'm already out of ammo close.
I ain't gonna tell you what to get.
Yeah, that's certainly neat, but I think I prefer the cryo.
The wave is almost over. Wipe out what's left.
Take off. Why are you shooting at me? Let's go, dimwit.
I don't know where the egg went.
Ah!
90% certain I didn't deposit it.
It's over here. It is deposited. Alright, hold on. Let's.
Oh, I don't have
reposition.
vampire on. Fuck.
That
Hold
felt
on.
better. This one's for Carl.
Alright.
You're almost through the wave, team.
Alrighty.
Go, go!
Now I'm not getting fucking command grabbed from halfway across the arena.
Lightning! Watch and learn.
Also, that's weird. It separated it into two egg rooms. I don't like that. They're being business efficient with their eggs. I don't like that one bit.
I need the mule right here, right now. These bugs don't stand a chance against us. Taste the pickaxe!
Alrighty. Whee!
Resupply order!
Supply plant requisitioned. Launching now.
Wait. Do I hear beeping?
Resupply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition.
I do in fact hear beeping.
Ready to kill some more crates. I'm taking some of the ammo. Getting more ammo.
I hear you beeping. You can stop. Here. There, are you happy? Now stop beeping.
Terrain scanner just got updated to a new location. Getting supplies.
Here, get out.
Ammo! Ammo taken. Loot bug looted. Lights up.
This is concerning. All of the doors have been opened so far, and I don't like that. Oh god, I accidentally fucking obliterated that loot bug with the fucking flare. That poor bastard. He was already frozen. He didn't deserve that.
Positing.
Secondary objective completed. Fine job.
I got the deploy.
Eh.
5 baggers.
Alrighty. Now, where is the purple? All the way fucking back there, you son of a bitch.
Watch me fly.
Yeah, it's right here.
Purple. Oh, the bitter gem.
Wherever the fucking dude died. The terrain scanner thingamabob, it's over here.
Someone.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Combat cleaner.
These rocks seriously need to invest in some better. You're a good mule, Molly.
Okay, you don't need to lie to her like that, game.
Light.
Alrighty. Now for what we're here for. Eggs. God damn it, Glacial Strata! There's a fucking egg sack behind one of the goddamn big ass fucking. What are these? Common rock? Common by ass. They're not common at all. They're not everywhere else. This shit's about as common as measles. There. The worst part about those kinds of blockages is that they're the kinds of blockages where Molly will decide to be non-Euclidean and just walk right through it.
Lighting.
You gotta be kidding me. There's really no other way to get to this fucking... There is no other way to get to... Okay, no, wait, there is. Okay, there's a path. Thank fuck. Holy shit. I was afraid for a moment. I was concerned they actually just straight up put that shit in the fucking ceiling. It would not be the first time. Oh. Alright, here's another one. I'm gonna call Molly over.
Molly is
Okay,
on
go
the
for
way.
it.
take it the long way? Not exactly. It'll work.
It's past your expiration date.
Bam, 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 bam. Also, I just realized, hold on. Wham. Wham. Alrighty. And now I will go this way. 1, 2. That sounds like a menace.
Lighting up!
Alrighty.
Move your tin ass over here and hurry, please.
Bam.
Secondary objective
Okay.
completed. Make it home to collect your bonus.
Boop. Boop. No. Boop. There we go. Alright.
Down the hatch!
Brace, brace. Swarm detected.
Eh. The pillar was in the way. Alright, fine. We still got it. Ah! Take that, pillar!
Egg collection completed. Well done. Pull the escape pod in when ready.
No, pillar scares me!
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
Oh god, that's a lot of them.
Drop pod is on the way.
Be gone!
Contact! Lock and load.
Red sugar! Die, creep!
That was a lot more of those things than normal.
To LZ.
Some more crates.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Go, fetch! Let there be light!
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Eh.
Bunk, bunk, cavity back! I'll never get the smell out of my armor. Like peeling a shrimp! Stop him dead!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
What goes around?
Yes, G. The wave is thinning out.
Ah!
The mule has docked. Initiating launch sequence.
Alrighty. There we go.
Never bring an acid bubble with gunfight. Ha!
Yeah.
Lights up! There!
Why are you right on top of me?
Watch your fire, you gutless blood miner!
There. Jesus. Every enemy in this game needs to learn about personal space. Molly, what in the actual fuck? Okay, yep, yep. I was just talking about this. I was literally just talking about, yep, non-Euclidean ass level geometry that you're walking through.
Bam!
There.
Back to the drop pod. Could the rest of you please hurry?
Eh.
Can't hide from this.
Holy jeez.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
That was so many eggs in a small area, and it still ended up being annoying.
Yup. But that unlocks the license for the weapon.
Damn, that was a high-ass kick. How
Yeah.
fucking stubby and glass bones, paper skin ass their fucking body is. I'm surprised it kicked that high. Hey. Boop.
More shiny.
No. No more shinies. That will be enough for today. Jesus Christ. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you come around for next time. Next time being Saturday. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday. As normal. I never know what I'm doing until it's that day. And then I'm like, yay! Thank you! Later! Whee!